Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to show you my OC, my ultimate nameless Moon Witch OC that I did for the prompt list that was back in like last Halloween, I believe. And this is going to be like a little kind of a chat with me, guys. I really have been working on my Patreon and really busy with it, so I just wanted to give it a little chat and then like an update of sorts. My Patreon, like, I got a bit of like a, not really complaints, but like a criticism, and a lot of people were like, why don't you make your kind of content more accessible and more cheaper? And I was like, yes, I understand you, I understand your concerns, and I'm going to change that. So I did change that, and I kind of made my tire prices more accessible, my kind of like tier prices where you just like join. Membership levels like really low. So I have a $3 per month, which is the first tier level, and then I have $5 a month, and then I have $7 a month, which is basically like video, art tutorials, and everything like that. And I probably will change it to a much lower price point. Like I want to lower the Witch Coven to like the first tier to like $2, like $1 less, and then I want to lower the other tiers like $1 less from each of them, so they would go on like a 2, and then like a 4, and then we go to 6, so like a $2 increase with different membership levels, if that makes sense. And that is basically my little plan right now. And since it's Ramadan, I do think that I would need to lower the prices, so it would be like kind of a more accessible to people. Sorry. Yeah. And I am working on my currently I'm working on my coloring process tutorial, and as well I have another like kind of YouTube right now plans that I want to make as a basically little Patreon YouTube shorts video where I explain like each tire in a bit of depth. I mean, I will have a YouTube video probably of all my tiers and kind of the content you can expect, right? I want to. But this is like kind of a small plan right now. And then I want to have like a Notion book log, because people were like, how do you track your books, And I do use the app called Goodreads, and I basically rate the book, write my review on the book if I have something to say, and kind of I have my reading challenge on there and all that, all that fun stuff. But I just really think that Goodreads is really cool, right? But to have my personal opinions and personal thoughts on the book with every chapter that I read or something, like, I use Notion, and I have this kind of a book log guide, and I will probably have video on my YouTube channel dedicated to my Notion setup, which is basically non-sponsored because I'm like a really small creator right now. And it's just gonna be like how I use Notion and actual practical ways for you to implement Notion if you're a digital artist or a reader, anything like that. If you want to make lists and organize yourself, or if you just want to switch on to digital planning, which I still did not switch to digital planning. I still prefer kind of pen and paper feel. For me personally, I have two planners, and I use them both. I have an Elementor Weekly planner, and then just like regular typo day-to-day planner where I just write my notes and thoughts. And I also have a separate notebook, but this is just like a notebook where I have pointers for my lessons, my Patreon ideas, and that notebook is basically like golden. It's like really simple, just a cheap notebook, but I kind of fit everything I need into there. So that's kind of like how I organize things, like my content, and then my planner kind of life, and then my daily to-do list, like small tasks and other kind of miscellaneous stuff that fit into there. As well as that, I am working on something very exciting. I mean, like, I do think that I have like some exciting projects like Webtoon and stuff, but I do feel like I don't have the time to do all of them, because I'm basically going to hopefully have a binge book and TV show kind of era in my summer vacation, which I plan. I want to rewatch Riverdale because I love Riverdale, and I haven't watched beyond the 6th episode. Like, not, no, I'm lying. I haven't watched beyond 6th season. I have watched season 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and I remember them, but the 6th season and 7th, which are right, the new seasons, I haven't watched them, which is shameful because I'm such a huge Riverdale fan. Like, I'm a huge Cheryl Blossom stan, like, all the way through. Yeah, and another thing is that I want to have like a book binge kind of session, because I don't binge books right now. I don't even read books right now because I'm like an exam kind of session, studying, preparing, and stuff. And I do things that reading books will distract me, and it takes like I mean, I'm the person who, when I read, I just sit with a book for hours and not an end, and I just like, what happened? But when I binge shows and stuff or movies, I'm like, okay, so, I'm tired for today or something, like, let's wrap up, and, stuff like that. So basically, I'm like less organized when when I'm in my kind of book phase. So I just thought it would be better and more opportunistic of me to not do that. And especially considering the fact that I really want to work on my kind of YouTube channel and really like put a lot of thoughts in it and like a lot of time into it, and really grow the community right here. And that is why I just thought that it would not be a good idea to kind of be distracted in books and just spend my free time on YouTube, because I will not be doing Patreon after I finish this tutorial. And I mean, it wouldn't be my top priority. It wouldn't be like, I mean, like, I love Patreon, right? But I would just stop for like a few months till my exam's finished and then come back. Or I will be coming back only for newsletter and stuff like that, but I'll be just like more focusing on drawing, like progressing in art, because I'm out of my art block. I'm really loving it right now. And I think that I will also be kind of in the mood to binge a lot of TV shows I have not watched and a lot of movies I have not watched, and kind of be in that era in my free time. So and to obviously not distract myself from studying, which is really important because I'm having my GCSEs this May and June, and it's like really important kind of life, I guess, important. And if I don't get good grades, I'm going to be dead. So yeah, that's kind of the thing. Anyways, I want to thank you all for listening to me literally like torture myself right here and just chat with you guys. I mean, like, literally love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.